that it is the sense of the House of Representatives that a special counsel should be appointed
Reserve a point of order.
by the Attorney General or his designee to investigate the following. Then Attorney General Loretta Lynch
I think
directing James B. Comey to mislead the American people by
would
stating
the clerk suspend? The gentleman, is she reading the correct?
No.
Mr. Chairman, am I recognized?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, the Second Amendment that I have begins that the President has requested and the Attorney General of the United States is
The clerk will read that amendment. Clerk will proceed.
that the President is requested and Attorney General of the United States is directed to transmit respectively in a manner appropriate to classified information if the President or Attorney General determines appropriate. To the House of Representatives, not later than 60 days after the date of the adoption of this resolution, copies of any document, record, audio recording, memo, correspondence, or other communication in their possessions, or any portion of any such communication that refers or relates to the firing of James B. Comey in the following respects. Then Attorney General Loretta Lynch directing James B. Comey to mislead the American people by stating that he should refer to the investigation.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the amendment be considered as read.
No, you're late.
You object.
Object.
What is the objection?
We want it read, so we
You want it read.
Yeah, great. Continue reading.
By stating that he should refer to the investigation into the mishandling of classified data and use of an unauthorized email server by former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton as a matter rather than a criminal investigation. Leaks by James B. Comey to Columbia University law professor Daniel Richman regarding conversations had between President Donald Trump and then FBI Director James B. Comey, and how the leaked information was purposely released to lead to the appointment of a special counsel, Robert Mueller, a longtime friend of James Comey. The propriety and consequence of immunity deals given to possible Hillary Clinton co-conspirators, Cheryl Mills, Heather Samuelson, John Bentel, and potentially others.
Got it.
By the Federal Bureau of Investigation during the criminal investigation James B. Comey led into Hillary Clinton's misconduct. The decision by James B. Comey to usurp the authority of then Attorney General Loretta Lynch in his unusual announcement that criminal charges would not be brought against Hillary Clinton following her unlawful use of a private email server and mishandling of classified information. James B. Comey's knowledge and impressions of any ex parte conversation between then Attorney General Loretta Lynch and former President Bill Clinton on June 27, 2016 at a Phoenix airport on a private jet. James B. Comey's knowledge of the company Fusion GPS, including its creation of a dossier of information about Mr. Donald J. Trump, that dossier's commission and dissemination in the months before and after the 2016 presidential election, and the intelligence sources of Fusion GPS or any person or company working for Fusion GPS or its affiliates. Any and all potential leaks originated by James B. Comey and provided to author Michael Schmidt dating back 1993. James B. Comey's knowledge of the purchase of a majority stake in the company Uranium One by the company Rosatom. Whether the approval of the sale was connected to any donations made by the Clinton Foundation, what role then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton played in the approval of that sale, and whether the sale could have affected the national security of the United States of America. James B. Comey's refusal to investigate then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton regarding selling access to U.S. State Department through Clinton Foundation donations, Huma Abedin's dual employment at the State Department and the Clinton Foundation simultaneously, or utilization of the State Department to further paid speaking opportunities for her husband. Any collusion between former FBI Director James B. Comey and Special Counsel Robert Mueller, including the information James B. Comey admitted to leaking to the Columbia University law professor, being intentional such that a special counsel, his longtime friend Robert Mueller, would be appointed to lead the investigation against the Trump administration, and any communication between Robert Mueller and James B. Comey in advance of the Senate Intelligence Committee hearing, whether James B. Comey had any knowledge of efforts made by any federal agency to monitor communications of then candidate Donald Trump, to assess any knowledge by James B. Comey about the unmasking of individuals on Donald Trump's campaign team, transition team, or both. to assess the role that former National Security Advisor Susan Rice played in the unmasking of these individuals, or to reveal the purpose served by unmasking any individual or individuals serving on the staff of then-candidate Donald Trump, or the dissemination of unredacted information to various intelligence agencies, and any attempts to use surveillance of then-candidate Donald Trump for the purposes of damaging the credibility of his campaign, his presidency, or both.